Hi everyone, I am Akhila. In 2019, I achieved K. Sivaganathan Award for International Trade and Finance. So, thank you Dhanushka sir for giving me a chance to share my experience in that regard. Looking back, I realized that I was not fond of this subject at that time. To be very honest, not even a week before the exam. I had previously applied for this subject for 3 times, and every time I kept skipping the subject because no matter how hard I tried, I could not understand anything, not even the basic sums, and it was all like Greek for me. Actually, I was planning to skip the subject consecutively for the fourth time. But fortunately, I met this wonderful teacher quite unexpectedly a week before the exam in an advanced credit session of the bank. So that was my turning point. And dear Danushka sir, though you asked me not to mention about you and only to mention how I managed to get through with flying colors, there would have been no flying colors without you, sir. So, undoubtedly, he is the best trade finance teacher to master the students in trade finance within very few hours with all these shortcuts and techniques. So, dear friends, now he has done his part and it's up to you to do your part now. To be successful, you should start from today itself. Success is like a formula of determination plus dedication plus proper guidance. So you have received proper guidance now and you have 6 more days remaining for the exam. That's plenty of time because the possibility is there. If I manage it with 4 other subjects and along with some other exams as well, you also can definitely do it. The only requirements are hard work and dedication. First, you need to have a proper plan for studying. So, first, take a good look at the past papers and identify patterns. You would be so much lucky if you get the structuring and forward exchange sums in the same or a similar format. Then you can get 40 out of 40 for them. Likewise, identify and prioritize the most important areas to study and give more time and more effort for those important areas. But in the meantime, get prepared for uncertainties as well. There might be slight changes in the structure of the exam paper or in the tested areas. So, with this understanding, you can prepare a study plan for the coming 6 days. Use the best studying techniques that suits you. Maybe short notes, mind maps, reading, visualizing, writing answers, or discussing with friends or anything. Then study well based on your study plan using the best techniques that suits you. Start from today itself. By any means, if you are unable to complete the set tasks for the first day as per the plan, then you are lagging behind the plan. Then you need to put little bit of extra effort and time. Remember, just a bit of hard work and less sleep for 1 week will not do any harm for you. All what you need is true dedication and commitment. Practice, practice and practice. Only practice will make you perfect. So don't wait till the last moment. Be well prepared and get all the issues clarified before you go to the exam. Keep the last day for revision and to revise the hardest sums. And time management is extremely important not only in studying but also in the exam. Your time spent and length of writing should be proportionately based on the marks given. Normally the exam paper will be for 3 hours and you need to answer 5 questions with 20 marks each. So be careful, there might be changes to the structure. So when you get the paper, just have a glance on the paper and select and order the questions that you can score the highest, because the first impression should be the best impression. When you are writing detailed answers, plan your answer before you start writing. If I explain a bit more about time management in the exam, normally I am someone who can write faster, so for a sub question of 5 marks I write for about 1.5 pages. So before you go to the exam, write some answers for past papers and identify the content that you can write within the allocated time. Likewise, write your answers for each 5 marks or 10 marks questions with the good time time management. And if you go well prepared for the questions from forward exchange and structuring of facilities, you can complete those answers very quickly while scoring full marks for them. And then you can utilize the remaining time for scoring more from the other areas. And one of the mistakes that most of the students do is they go on writing for pages and pages for some questions. If the question has 5 marks, it does not matter whether you write 2 pages or 3 pages. The maximum you can get is only 5 marks. So never do that mistake. Plan before you write and do the paper with the proper time management. And if there are sub questions that you don't know the answer for, don't waste your time writing lies for pages. Instead, write only whatever the short points you know and move forward. Use that time to add value for the other questions that you can score more. So my dear friends, have the willpower and determination. Believe that you are the best even before you are, because that's the power of imagination and that's the power of planning to do impossible things. It takes courage to keep trying. Remember, every step you take every day will move you closer to your goal. Believing you can is half the battle. The more you learn, the more confident you will become. So your biggest challenge will be staying focused and staying diligent about your learning. Danushka sir has guided you in the best way, and it's up to you to do your part now. Believe that I'm going to do this somehow. Take whatever the challenges as compliments and get motivated by them. Just remember that the feeling of success is the best thing. So dream of success and make your dreams a reality. Get the highest marks, get the award somehow, go to your fullest potential and do something even much bigger than what I did. And finally, I wish you all the very best for your exam from the bottom of my heart. And thank you, Danushka sir. Thank you very much for the priceless effort, time, and everything you spent to bring out the best in us. Thank you.